This news update is brought to you by
This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Monday, August 25th, 2014. I'm Dawn Paris. Good afternoon. Steer clear of Owen Arthur. Former Democratic Labour Party candidate Haynesley Benn is telling the DLP it has not seen the last of the former Prime Minister, who recently quit the BLP to become an independent. Speaking at a DLP St. Peter branch meeting last night, Benn said the DLP should not be fooled into thinking that Arthur will add anything of value to the party, and he's suggesting there's more that meets the eye with Arthur's resignation from the opposition party.
Something would have had to have happened for the representative of St. Peter to shift his allegiance from the Barbados Labour Party to the Independent. But as I said, I was neither disappointed nor surprised. It came full circle around. That's where he started, and a man has to do what a man has to do.
Several people are being questioned by police in connection with an illegal drug find at a fete in the wee hours of this morning. Lawmen raided the party stand on Spring Garden, where a final crop-over event was being held, and they seized 5 handguns, a significant amount of illegal drugs, camouflage clothing, a ski mask, and several pairs of scissors. Police also detained a number of juveniles who were attending the event. Investigations are continuing. To the law courts now, a 24-year-old St. Thomas man was remanded when he appeared in the Oystons Magistrates Court this morning for murder and other serious charges. Shamar Lynch of Walks Springs, St. Thomas, was charged with the killing of 20-year-old Romario Yarde of Field Place, Bayville, St. Michael. Yarde was fatally shot on August 10th and dropped off at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Lynch was also charged with affray and endangering life in connection with an incident last December involving Shamar James, who was shot and injured whilst at 6 Roads, St. Philip. A martial arts instructor is also facing the court today. 43-year-old Ronald Phillip of McLean's Gap, Britons Hill, St. Michael, faces a number of drug-related charges, including possession with intent to supply, trafficking, and importation of 8 pounds of cannabis. He was arrested last Friday at the Grantley Adams International Airport after police found 17 packages of compressed cannabis among a shipment of foodstuff. And police are searching for a missing 13-year-old girl from St. Lucie. She is Tiana Rosemary Joseph of Broomfield, who left home around 4 p.m. on Friday and has not been seen since. Tiana is 5 feet 7 inches tall. She has a stocky build and brown skin. She has a small head, oval face, brown eyes, thick lips, straightened hair down to her neck, and she speaks in a deep voice. It's not clear what Tiana was wearing at the time she left home. Anyone with information pertaining to her whereabouts is asked to contact the nearest police station or police emergency number 211. In other news, Minister of Culture Stephen Lashley says this year's Crop-Over recorded an increase in sponsorship. Addressing the 2014 Crop-Over Awards ceremony over the weekend, Lashley revealed that the private sector donated almost $3 million towards the festival. And he's assured that businesses will continue to see positive returns on their investment as Crop-Over grows each year.
Sponsorship for Crop-Over 2014 showed an increase over sponsorship in 2013. Sponsorship was indeed increased by over $350,000. This increase indicates that the corporate sector's confidence in the NCF brand is on the increase. Preliminary figures show that we were able to attract a total of $2.9 million, both in cash and kind sponsorship.
There's regional and international news after this short break. Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
We continue with regional news now. In Haiti, disaster officials are searching for 2 people following the passage of tropical storm Cristobal over the weekend. The 2 were swept away after a river burst its banks in the western town of St. Mark. 1 man also drowned in neighboring Dominican Republic after he tried to drive his truck across a rushing river. Over 800 homes were damaged by flooding and some 4,000 people have been displaced. Cristobal is currently dumping heavy rains and lashing the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos Islands with strong winds causing landslides and flooding. There have been no reports of death or damage so far, but Met officials say the countries will continue to experience flooding as the slow system moves away from the area. On the international scene, we go to France, and President Francis Hollande today ordered his Prime Minister Manuel Valls to form a new government. This after a gridlock ensued among top ministers over the state of the economy. According to reports, the economy minister called for a revamp of the country's economic policy to address growth and unemployment. But the minister's comments have been seen as a challenge to the leadership of both the president and the prime minister. Hollande then ordered that the government be dissolved on the grounds that he wanted a coherent team to help him run the country's affairs. And on that note, we end our noon Barbados Today update. We'll be back again at 6 this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.tv, subscribe to our e-paper and our email updates, and like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or on Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Dawn Paris. Have a wonderful day and join us again at 6 this evening.
This news update is brought to you by